What is up, YouTube? Just Chase Oliver 68. Now you guys know what's happening. It's a Wednesday. Normally I do 5 questions with the Chase, but I'm gonna be straight up honest with y'all. I hate to say it, sadly, 5 questions with the Chase will be canceled. Well, not canceled. I basically can't do it due to my school schedule. It's not because it's basically on my part. I don't wake up early enough to film the episode and upload it to YouTube. So, like, to be honest, that's just all my bad right there. But instead of doing a 5 questions with Chase, and I'm not gonna do this every Wednesday, it'll pop up randomly on my channel. Not the days where I do pay-per-view predictions or anything. But this what I'm gonna be doing right here is basically a Q&A type of thing. I'll do a Q&A, I guess, questions and answers. So if you guys ever want to ask me questions, just inbox me or post it down below in the comment section, and I'll read off those. But I highly suggest you guys just post in the comment section, because with all the inboxes, you know, I'm a needy guy. I like being neat, not needy. I like to be neat, and like all these inboxes, you know, it's just like it just looks ugly on my inboxing. So I basically just want to say that right there. And what up, Coco? What's up with you? Coco wants to say hi to y'all, people. But anyways, so let's get started on my first Q&A I'm going to be doing. I'm sorry if y'all enjoyed 5 questions with the Chase. Pretty much this will be technically the last episode, I guess, but I'll be doing a lot more questions than 5. Just know if you guys want to ask questions, just put in the Q&A, and that was scary. Coco even got scared about that. So the first question comes from the Wrestling Wizards. How do you feel about Orton getting treated like a god for the past 4 months? I'm not a big fan of it. I'm more of a fan, like, if a superstar builds their way back up, or if a superstar is not always in the main event. You know, I don't condone Cena always being the main event, guys. Just because I like Cena doesn't mean I condone him being in the main event 24/7. I don't like that. It's mainly the writer's fault for writing Orton the way Orton wants to be written. You know, Orton has free control over his character. He's been in the business long enough. He has been to zero. You know, he can do a lot with his character, and the writers kind of just go with it. They don't tell him what to do. They just say, hey, you want to do this? All right, for sure. You know, they always do that. So basically that's my feeling on it. You know, it's just how the writers being lazy, pretty much. From Chell's Mofo 11, do you love your high percentage wrestling girls? I like a Niddle because, you know, we talk and she's cool and all. You know, she's a GOG buddy, so don't hate her at all. Don't hate you, Chels. We talk sometimes. Don't like Lindsay, though. Don't know why. Something about her just, nah, I'm just kidding. She's cool. All you guys are cool. I like all of you. And yes, I do love you. I'll put a heart up there. Yeah, I love all the high percentage girls. Emmett PB2 asks, if you had to choose one person on the current roster to win the 2012 Royal Rumble, who would win? To be honest, dude, it's too early to tell. But if you want me to give up a random guess, like a toss-up, I'm guessing maybe Wade Barrett. And I know Daniel Bryan has SmackDown Money in the Bank, guys, but he can make it into a triple threat. It's not like it's impossible, and Wade Barrett could easily go to WWE Champion. Sheamus would be another guy. I'm judging on Cody Rhodes at this point, the way WWE's been booking him as of late. You know, yeah, IC Champion, all great, but really it's just, I just don't see him winning the Royal Rumble at this moment in time. Those are the 3 pretty much I would presume to pick, and who would I pick from this current roster to be the Royal Rumble winner, pretty much. Braden Walker for Life asks, what are your thoughts on the whole Matt/Jeff Hardy situation? Matt Hardy, recent news popped up about suicide, you know, DWI, talking about that, hoaxing a suicide or some shit like that. Get your shit straight, Matt. He retired in wrestling. I guess that's the right decision in your life. It will make you a better person. Be my guest. And Jeff Hardy, he's back in TNA. Hope he keeps his shit clean. And, hell, we'll see him as TNA World Champion once again. I'm not going to lie to you guys there. Piznick64 asks, do you think Vince will be in the Hall of Fame by WrestleMania 30? Yes. There's no doubt. Maybe if they want to, WrestleMania 30, but he's definitely going to be a Hall of Famer soon. Maybe this year, maybe his year. But WrestleMania 30, I think that would be fitting for Vince McMahon. And the final question comes from Guttural Reef. He's like an MMA guy. With UFC 135 coming up, and the main event is UFC Light Heavyweight Champion Johnny Bones Jones versus Quinton Rampage Jackson. What do you think of Johnny Bones Jones? Do you think UFC is giving Johnny Bones Jones a push too early of his career, or is this simply good booking by the UFC? Okay, first off, to be honest, John Jones is a talent. And you have this kid at this young of age, at his prime. Don't waste him in his fucking prime years. I don't think it's too early for him to be UFC champion. I feel the UFC has put him to the point where it's just, yes, this is what we wanted. This is what we wanted to see. And what's up, Della Rosa? Della, stop crying. I guess my dog wants to be a part of this video too. But you know, John Jones right now at this point, he really wants to. He's really a good talent. He's overall showing great skills. He's beat former light heavyweight champions. He has beaten tough fighters in the UFC. So to me, I feel like, you know, the UFC is using him right. Right now he's young and he's still improving. And that's when you want to get your fighters. Look at Jose or Jose Aldo, whatever he likes to have his first name being called. You know, look at him. He's a young guy too. He's only 24, if none of you guys know. He's the featherweight champion for the UFC, and he's still improving. He is not going down anytime soon. And John Jones right now is still improving, and which is good that he's a UFC champion. It is good for the UFC's part in saying, hey, let's give this kid a chance. Because, you know, if he would have lost to Shogun Rua, it wasn't like, oh God, his career's fucking over. It's a piece of shit. No. This could have been a wake-up call for John Jones, or a wake-up call for the UFC saying, yeah, you know what? He lost, but he lost to fucking Shogun Rua. It's not like he lost to fucking Vladimir Matushenko. It's not like he lost to some crappy fighter that doesn't mean anything. He lost to a world champion. And that's the thing. If you lose to a world champion and you're young, like a 23, 24-year-old, you're not a bad fighter. You're still pretty damn good. You just lost to one of the best in the world, and you got some training to do. And that's pretty much the situation with John Jones at this point. That's pretty much how I see it. I like John Jones. I think he's becoming a little bit cocky as of late as champion, saying he won't sign UFC replica belts because you have to earn it, which is kind of bullshit to me. You know, I feel like he's becoming a little bit cocky. I feel that cockiness might hurt him a little bit, maybe in this Rampage fight. Who knows? If Rampage can't hurt him, Bashir Rashad could probably beat him. And if Lyoto Machida stops ever bitching and moaning about his stupid fucking contract and money issues, maybe him too. But as of right now, John Jones, UFC is using him right. Got him at a good age. And hell, if he loses the belt, he's facing the top guys in the world. And he's only 24, and people are going to jump on his shit and say, oh, well, he lost to this guy, you know, blah, 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 blah. He lost to this guy, blah, 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 blah. He sucks. Guys, he's only 24 fucking years old. And just because he lost to a certain fighter doesn't mean he sucks. Maybe he's not the super duper excellent, perfect overall fighter that people thought he was, but he's definitely a good fighter nonetheless. So that's pretty much it for this Q&A session. If you guys want to ask questions for a future episode of the Q&A session, comment section down below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't seen it, if you are new to this, and follow me on Twitter. Add me on Skype. Everything's Chase Oliver 68, guys. And until next time, I say peace.